As a Brooklyn pastor fights to survive after a car accident, his congregation is mourning the loss of his wife and his grandson. New York One's Dean Meminger has the story from Bedford-Stuyvesant.
Unimaginable pain. The bodies of Betty Wright and her 14-year-old grandson DJ were brought by horse and carriage for their funeral at the Washington Temple Church of God in Christ.
In the flesh, it is disastrous, but in the spirit, it is order, and it's God's will.
Mrs. Wright and her grandson died hours after their car was rammed by a drunk driver going the wrong way on Interstate 80 in Pennsylvania on July 4th. That driver was also killed. Betty Wright was co-pastor of Brooklyn's Grace Tabernacle Christian Center, where her husband, Reverend Timothy Wright, is a pastor and a well-known gospel singer. He was badly hurt in the crash and continues to fight for his life in the hospital. Such a tragedy is testing the strength of this religious family. Danny Wright lost his mother and son in the crash.
All the money and offerings, that's all well and good. We appreciate it, but I'll give all of that to help my mother and my son back.
Reverend Timothy Wright is known around the world for his gospel songs, including Jesus, 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 which his wife wrote.
Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. She's a great person. She was a great spirit. She represented her church well, her family well, and she wrote some songs that we will never stop singing.
Also remembering Betty Wright, gospel singers Donnie McClurkin and Valerie Boyd. Along with mourning the loss of Betty Wright and her grandson, people say they came out to celebrate their lives. They also said a prayer for Reverend Timothy Wright, who is alert, but remains on a respirator. In Brooklyn, Dean Meminger, New York One.